Henceforth, from this day forward, we shall declare everything wrong is Tom's fault. Motion presented. Motion passed.
What? That's not... Is it dumb?
Tom, you're getting punished from now on forever.
I was like, what? No!
I think it's a fair deal.
Tom, you won trivia. Here's your punishment. Wait, what? Tom, you lost trivia. Here's your punishment. Wait, what?
Hello, and welcome to Entertain This, a podcast about movies, TV shows, and video games. My name is Hayden. With me I have...
Tom.
And...
Mitch.
And not respectively. But together we make this
The three
podcast. Yeah.
Hi.
Let's go ahead and do social media. Mitch.
Oh, yeah. About that, we have entertainthispodcast.com, which will take you to our Facebook page and group, which is Entertain This ! And Entertain This ! Podcast. Then we also have our Twitter, which is @this.entertain. We have our TikTok, which is Entertain This ! And we have our YouTube, which is Entertain This ! We have Patreon, patreon.com, entertain_this.
Just remember, exclamation point, not the
Ellipses.
Are they still around?
I don't know.
Are they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't care about them.
But Thursday, you're listening to this on Monday, so Thursday I have my two-parter punishment special, where I finally give out my upcomings for, I don't know, something about, I forgot something, I don't remember. But
A thing about stuff.
yeah, I didn't do my punishment last week, so.
Just his memory, that's all.
Yeah. And, but today I'm going to talk about the worst of those three punishments. I'll go ahead and knock it out. China Salesman.
China.
Yeah. It was the worst movie I have ever seen.
Does the title fit the movie?
I don't know.
Like, is it about
Yeah,
China
there's
salesman?
I had asked, I was like, was it about like just a Chinese salesman? It was about a salesman who tried to sell China.
So it's about this guy. He's a Chinese salesman, and he goes to this panel of people, and they're talking about 3G, 4G, and whatnot. And I'm like, what are they talking about? Cell phones? And then find out they are talking about cell phones. It's some sort of like bidding war in northern Africa for who can have the cell service there. Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a civil war or a coup. Nobody really knows that happens. They never really say. I think it's Uganda.
Happens
never really
a lot
say.
in Africa.
So Steven Seagal's in it. And
Just naturally.
yeah, and he's this like mercenary / bartender that's working with these evil French people that are trying to like take over
In Africa.
In Africa,
Okay.
yes. And Mike Tyson, yes, he plays a general in Africa. So, he does something where he's trying to like, I don't know, he's in a tank the entire time screaming fire. Yeah, and like he gets the French guy brings him in to like discuss how they're gonna like do whatever evil thing they're gonna do, and that's at Steven Seagal's bar, and Steven Seagal's like, you gotta drink if you're in this bar, and Mike Tyson's like, I don't drink, and he's like, well, you're not leaving then, and so he gets one of his henchmen to pee in a bottle or a cup, and he's like, drink that. He's like, I don't drink bits, and then he starts like fighting him. Like Mike Tyson punches and stuff, and Steven Seagal does his little thing. Yeah.
Those were hand noises, just in case you didn't know.
And it was dubbed.
Who won?
Well, I guess Mike Tyson won, or his stunt double, because there was a lot of close-ups of, like, they'd show them really far apart on a wide shot, and they're, like, running at each other, getting ready to fight, and then they would punch in super close where you could see that there was a person that had similar skin complexion was fighting. That's about it. You're like, that's definitely not Steven Seagal. But and then they would do terrible camera coordination with it. They would do what's called flipping the 180, where like if you see Mike Tyson throwing a punch and he's about to hit Steven Seagal, if for some reason the camera would jump to the opposite side, so it looks like Steven Seagal is the one throwing the punch. The only thing I got going for you is this different skin color. So you're like, wait a minute, what's happening here?
Who are these guys fighting?
Yeah. And so the editing was just atrocious, just terrible. And like the choreography was stupid too. They'd CG'd like them punching out columns and stuff like that and whatever. And
I don't think they're that strong anymore. At least Mike Tyson.
It was dumb. And the funniest part, too, was, like, people would speak respect. They had people from, like, Sweden. They had people from France, I guess. I don't know. They said they were from France, but they sounded like they were from Sweden. And they had Mike Tyson trying to do an African accent. Steven Seagal just trying to talk at all. And, but they would dub the lines over them speaking. So whenever they're speaking Chinese, they would have American subtitles. What they needed to have was American subtitles for Steven Seagal because whenever he spoke, his mouth didn't match up with the words, and you didn't know what was going on. So it looked like he was being dubbed in. Yeah. And apparently, like I read some IMDb notes, apparently like he didn't know any of his lines and stuff like that. He was just a terrorist.
He was just there.
Yeah. So he's totally there for a money grab. But it was just awful. They like the Chinese salesman guy. He's like trying to go fix his cell phone tower, and then like tanks show up to blow him up. And like I said, it's Mike Tyson just like fire another, over and over again. And it's just like, what is going on?
So he recorded that once, and they just kept using it.
Yeah.
So you're saying like Mike Tyson's best acting role was his bit in The Hangover?
Oh yeah, way better, way better. Whatever his acting coach was for that one, he should have kept around. But yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, they had some white girl. I guess she was from Norwegian area, and
Norway.
Her sole purpose was a thumbprint. Like you couldn't activate these cell phone towers unless you like pushed a button. I don't know.
That was her whole point.
That was pretty much it, and then just to be like eye candy. Yeah. So
sounds about right.
Yeah, and it was severely like Chinese propaganda. Like one part, they're like, the southern faction is trying to get through the northern faction so they can rebuild a cell phone tower, so that the two commanding generals of each faction can communicate and call for peace because satellite phones aren't a thing, or I don't know, email.
Penning a letter.
Yeah. But anyways, so they won't let him through because they're wearing the southern faction's flag, and the Chinese guy's like, I have an idea. And he gets the Chinese flag, and he puts it up on their little truck. And they're like, cease fire!
They're Chinese.
He's like waving the Chinese flag like,
Like at the end of the Patriot, where Mel Gibson's just waving the American flag.
I'm just like, what is going on? It is the dumbest writing, the dumbest dialogue, the dumbest action sequences, the stupidest choreography, and the worst cinematography I've ever seen in a movie. So I would give this a 1 out of 10.
This was worse than Samurai Cop?
Way worse. Samurai Cop at least was like a bunch of idiots that didn't know what they were doing. This was $20 million.
Jeez.
Ooh.
$20 million in this movie. Well, how much Chinese money that is. But, and it said it got a profit of $1 million, whatever that is comparably to. I don't know, but yeah. And like you thought the movie was going to end 4 or 5 times over, and they just kept going and kept going. It ends up with him like at one point the Americans are the bad guys. I don't know why. It's some dude on a phone talking to some guy in an army uniform. He's like, kill a ball or whatever. And I was like, yep, there they are.
So this made like Neil Breen movies look good.
Well, no, but at least Neil Breen gets sort of like, okay, you're
a pass.
You're an idiot. You don't know what you're doing. You're just
and you're doing it all yourself.
You're some crazy accountant just wanting to like live out a fantasy.
Spielberg.
But this is like a legit company with people. They had tanks and helicopters and explosions and special effects and digital effects and all sorts of stuff. And it was just stupid. Like it was awful. So. Yeah, solid 1 out of 10. Should not exist. Wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy to have to watch. Anybody involved in that movie should be ashamed of themselves.
Well, so what he's saying is he's found the sequel, and he's waiting until you get punished.
There is no sequel. I've already looked. So
I'm already looking to see if Neil Breen has a new movie.
Yeah. All right. There you
Twisted Pair.
All right. There you go. That's my horrendous review of that horrendous movie. Glad it's over.
When I saw him after he'd watched it, he was watching the end of it, and like he looked like he was dying physically.
It was bad.
You mean you were tired, but like you didn't just look tired. You looked like you were emotionally crippled. You were just like sitting in your chair, looking at the screen, like kill me.
I had to read the Wikipedia notes just to understand what was going on. Because I was like, what are they in Africa or Egypt? What is happening? But yeah, it was. Like, the only thing that was great about this movie was the hilarious reviews that people wrote about it. You know, I'm gonna try and find something. Somebody talk for a second.
Talk for a second. Filler. Words. Things. Places.
Has
people.
Mike Tyson been in anything else? Like,
I don't know. Didn't he have a cartoon?
I don't.
Yeah,
on Adult
on
Swim.
Adult Swim.
Oh, okay.
So, let's see here.
Scroll faster.
One of the IMDb reviews is, for some reason, unavailable. Maybe China got a hold of this.
They're listening in.
Like, oh, you talk bad about my movie.
Somebody said, an hour of life that I will never get back. Only gave it 1 star because I couldn't figure out how to give it none. So, yeah, that's pretty accurate. I give it.
That's the general consensus of this film.
So, somebody said woeful, 2 out of 10, blah, blah, blah.
Who gave it a 2 out of 10? Shame on them.
Somebody gave it a 5 out of 10. But honestly, Mike Tyson versus Steven Seagal is the fight I never thought I wanted to see. Well, I don't know what fight you should think you should be seeing.
I mean, maybe if they were young, and my money would be on Mike Tyson.
It wasn't even Mike Tyson and Steven Seagal. It was just 2 sort of looking
guys.
You know.
If it was before prison, Mike Tyson versus young Steven Seagal, my money's on Mike Tyson.
What the bleep did I just watch? So bad, it's hilarious. Unbelievable piece of garbage I have never seen. Yeah. Like
Was it so bad it was funny?
No. It was just awful. Like, it was cringy, you know? Yeah, like, you know when you see, like, movies where they have, like, cliche action movies inside that the characters are watching and stuff like that, and they're corny, but they're funny because it's satirizing something. Like, you can't even get away with that for this. So, you know, yeah, it was, never again. I mean, yeah. Like, I should make you guys watch it.
No.
Just because.
I mean, I saw the last 4 minutes. That was enough.
Because
I didn't know what was going on.
There's times where people would die and they would just be back for some reason. You know, all sorts of stuff like that. Yeah. So nothing made sense then.
Is Steven Seagal like the star in this?
No. He's just some bumbling idiot that shows up every once in a while. You know? And between this movie and the other Steven Seagal movie that you guys made me freaking watch, he's always like groping women in all of his movies. I'm like, dude, we know you're like a pig-headed, you know,
moron.
Douchebag. Like, do you have to portray that in everything, that every movie that you're in? He's always like grabbing some girl's butt and stuff like that. I'm like, come on.
The only thing I've never seen him do that in is that show he had on A&E, Steven Seagal Lawman.
Oh.
Because he was like a part-time deputy for like some city in Louisiana. And like they arrested somebody. And the guy's like, aren't you Steven Seagal? And he's like, yeah.
Better do what I say before I kick you in your larynx.
Use my limp-wristed karate move.
It's like Shaquille O'Neal. He's a deputy somewhere in some county in Georgia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Or a part-time deputy. Could you imagine like getting arrested and see him step out of the vehicle?
Watch it come up off the axles.
The vehicle races up and he's like shoulder above the vehicle.
Get in the car, man. Okay.
You under arrest. Yes, sir, Mr. O'Neal.
Yeah.
Big fan.
All right. Well, let's move on. I want to bury that. I might be drinking later tonight. Anyways, so
movies.
who had movies?
I did.
Mitch, did you watch a good movie?
I did.
Okay.
What'd you watch?
American Underdog.
Oh, yeah?
It was the Zachary Levi's newest movie. Levi, yeah. Whatever.
Leave it to Mitch to butcher people's names.
Honestly.
All right, Mike Migga.
That's okay. I get called Michelle all the time in the drive-through lanes. Yeah.
You look like a Michelle.
Yeah, thanks.
It's the beard.
All right, Susan. But American Underdog. It was about Kurt Warner's like rise to fame in
the
football.
NFL.
Yeah, talking about how he was a like basically undrafted free agent that ended up working for the
St. Louis Rams.
Rams. That's right.
I'm glad Tom saw this movie too.
No, I just know who Kurt Warner is.
But he played college football. He didn't get drafted. He ended up working at a grocery store.
Yeah.
Played arena football.
Yeah. Then he went to the arena football and like made it, a good bit in it before finally getting an offer to play for the Rams. But it talks a lot about his wife. It's almost like a documentary. Well, I mean, I guess it tells about his story of life, but it's about him and his wife. How they met and stuff like that. And it's a really good movie. If you know the story, or if you know anything about football.
So you said it was like a documentary.
Well, not a documentary. It's basically his life story.
So it's like a recreation.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it's really good and it's really funny because it goes into his relationship with his wife and how they met, and because when he met her, she already had 2 kids and one son was blind, and it's just his relationship with them and how he was always never giving up on what he was doing, and they kind of helped each other along as far as like supporting each other.
Did he play catch with a blind kid?
No.
Okay.
He taught him how to drive the lawnmower though.
Hey, there you go.
But it's really good. It's
Probably not well.
Think fast.
Anna Paquin plays the wife in the movie, so
Rogue.
yeah,
All right.
it's good.
Do they acknowledge that like arena football actually helped him become a better
Yeah.
quarterback?
They do. It shows a lot how his college coach taught him to stay in the pocket, throw the football, take the hit, and then in arena football they showed him how he needed to speed up, get out of the pocket, make plays. So and it delves more into it than that. And I don't want to reveal all the stuff they talk about in the movie, but it shows a lot on how different things throughout his life helped him prepare for when he finally got his start in the NFL. It's really good, really good.
Because he was the 3rd string guy for the Rams.
Oh wow.
Their starter, I don't remember his name.
Trent Green.
Trent Green got hurt. The second dude came in. He got hurt. And then they were just like, who's left? Kurt. Here we go.
Well, he in the college, he was a 5th-year senior. He'd passed all his class or whatever, but he'd never played until like the last season. And then, he went undrafted. I think he was out of football for 5 or 6 years before he actually went to arena football, and then he played 1 season with them and then went to
Oh wow.
'Cause I think his brother
I don't know.
played
I have no idea.
and like kind of got him in, or like he had something to do with it, and like that's how Kurt Warner made it.
I don't know.
So was the success story just getting into NFL, or did he actually?
Well, he wins the Super Bowl that year.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. All right.
he comes in like mid or at the beginning of the year after their quarterback goes down, and they end up winning the Super Bowl.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Good for him.
That's like the first Super Bowl I remember watching.
The
Because-
greatest show on turf.
Yeah, because
Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce.
yeah, they're playing the Titans, and the Titans lost on the 1-yard line when they were about to score.
I saw that. I remember.
He got tackled at the 1.
Yeah,
And you see like the ball, like he like reaches out for it.
Yeah.
It's just like, nope.
That was one of the few football games I've ever seen.
yeah. That's the first one I remember watching.
It's so famous they talk about it in freaking Castaway. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really good, like, kind of inspirational story about the troubles he went through, because after college and before he went to the arena football, he was working at a grocery store while he was trying to support, while at the time they weren't married, but trying to support his future wife and their kids.
Isn't he in the Hall of Fame now?
Yeah.
Like he played in 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah, he's one of the few undrafted people in the Hall of Fame, and then he's what they said they consider him probably the greatest undrafted football player ever.
I thought that was Mark Wahlberg.
No.
That's that movie Invincible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He never played in the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Did he?
And at least not that I know of. I think he played like a couple of seasons with the.
I think he played like 2 or 3 years, but I think he was on the team when they played the Raiders in 1980.
I don't think so.
Oh, well.
They lost.
It's a really good movie. If you like football or you like kind of like romance dramas,
What did you watch it on?
Amazon Prime. I bought
Okay.
it.
Oh.
You have to pay money
I did.
to watch Kurt Warner.
I wanted to watch that movie.
Was it in theaters?
It was back in December.
Oh, all right.
I just didn't get a chance to go see it. So
I'd be
Yeah.
like, because I remember Kurt Warner with the Rams. It's like greatest show on turf, 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 win. It's like, I remember
played-
when he played with the Giants and they
Who pl-
sucked.
Was there anybody famous playing characters in it?
Dennis Quaid plays the coach for the Rams.
He plays Dick Vermeil.
Yeah. And then other than that, you have Anna Paquin as his wife. And
Isn't the dude who plays Kurt Warner the dude that plays Shazam?
yes.
Oh, okay. Zachary Levi. Yeah, you
Yeah.
said that at some point.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
He looks a lot bigger than Kurt Warner actually is.
Yeah. But if you like football, then you're going to. I would think you would like this movie. And then even like
Football.
if you like romance movies,
You know
like,
Hayden's not watching it. Sports?
he liked Draft Day. I think he would like this because it's not just about football; it's about the guy's life. So. It's a good movie.
The business acumen for it all and how crazy people get it. It's interesting.
Then you should watch Miracle.
I might have seen it. I don't know.
That's the hockey one.
Yeah.
The Miracle on Ice.
Yeah, that's the one with Kurt Russell, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I've seen it.
But anyways, I'd probably give that movie a 8.5. It's to me, it's up there with the movie Last Duel as far as what I liked.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
Nice.
But I'll move on to my news. So, The Rock's making a new movie.
Oh, God.
Is it In the Jungle?
No, well, maybe. It's based after a video game. What video game do you think The Rock would want to
Gears of War.
Pitfall.
Because it's in the jungle?
Yeah.
No, neither one of those. Take one more guess.
A wrestling video game.
Give me a genre.
Action.
Action. All right.
Time Crisis.
Portal.
Portal.
So it's not Gears of War?
No.
I thought he was trying to do it. I thought he wanted to play.
Dave Bautista would like to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Then. A wrestler wanting to do a thing about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty.
Yes.
Really?
I don't know why, but they're making a Call of Duty movie. Well,
Call of Duty inspired.
they're trying to make a Call of Duty
Call of
movie.
Duty story.
I don't know if it's confirmed that it's going to be made yet, but Dwayne the Rock Johnson wants to be in a Call of Duty movie.
What is he going to play? Is soap or...
I don't know.
He can't be Soap. Soap is Scottish.
Yeah, or...
and not built like The Rock.
who's the mustache mongoloid that never dies?
Captain Price.
Price is going to be Price.
Mongoloid.
I mean, I don't know. Like, what character?
Weapons.
I don't know why you would make a movie about Call of Duty. It's just a war movie. I mean,
like the story for like the first Modern Warfare, that could be adapted into a film.
What's the one where Shepard kills you?
That's Modern Warfare 2.
That was like the only plot beat where I was like, oh, that's interesting, and then everything else I didn't care about.
I remember dropping the controller being like, what?
I can't remember a Call of Duty story that I actually care about.
Yeah, it's just shooting Russians.
Yeah,
That's all it's about.
I mean, you run
Or
through.
being a Russian and shooting other Russians.
Yeah.
Remember, no Russian.
I don't know why they want to make this movie. It bothers me. But
Do you know who's making it?
I didn't see who was making it. I just saw that The Rock was wanting to star in it.
Is that how it works nowadays? An actor just comes out on Twitter and is just like, I want to be... I want to do
a Call of Duty movie.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh my God, they're making it. It's like, no, wrong.
Vin Diesel's like, Pac-Man. I'm going to be the Pac-Man. The next Pac-Man.
Family.
Waka Waka.
There's another movie coming out by Marvel. Well, Sony.
Okay.
That's involved with Spider-Man. What character do you think would be the next Marvel Sony Spider-Man character to have its own movie?
The Punisher.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Madam Web.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
What? She doesn't do anything.
She sits in a chair and she tells him predictions.
Yeah, she just sits in a chair, yells at Peter Parker, and then calls him an idiot, and then just like gives him a piece of advice and sends him on his way. That's it all the time.
I don't know why,
But
but
I remember her from the cartoon.
yeah, it's
I think we're tapping the bottom of the barrel here.
It's like, what's next? We're going to do like the Brother Voodoo movie or something, or the Tarantula.
at this time that she's going to be played by Dakota Johnson, which is the girl from 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay.
I don't know what else.
I remember
she's been
Madam Web being like an old hag.
in. She is. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what we're doing.
So we're
there.
just making crap up.
Yeah, I don't know why we're making this, but supposedly they've tried to contact Tom Holland about making an appearance in the movie. Because Madam Web is like the center of the Spider-Man. She can talk to all of them.
He's not answering.
He's too busy making money.
I don't blame him.
He doesn't have to work again in his life.
Yeah, he's like 22.
He's
set
done.
forever.
He's done.
Makes $1 billion movie.
So yeah,
Dating models and
Yeah.
all the news I have is I don't know why they're making these movies. Call of Duty and Madam Web.
I wonder who they're gonna hire to play Tom Holland as an adult because he's like 27 years old. But he's like 5'5".
Is he that short?
Yeah, he's short.
No.
I think it make him look taller and all that.
They did it for Tom Cruise. They can do it for him.
Yeah, they made Logan look shorter. So
You remember the day when people would say, there's a movie starring this guy and it's about this, and nobody would know anything about what it's based off of or whatever. And people would be like, oh, whatever, Brad Pitt in space, I'll watch it. Those days are gone. Everything has to be like, have you read this book? Remember this movie from the 70s?
I think the biggest thing like that happened with something like that was like when Tom Cruise was going to play Jack Reacher, because everybody's like, why?
The new one's out, Jack Reacher show. So
starring Alan Richardson.
I listened to an
Thad.
I listened to an interview with him, and he said like he was not picked first. Like they went through everybody numerous times, and they kind of finally came back to him. And he said like he did the script totally wrong because he hadn't read the books. So then when they came back to him, he had already read all the books. And he was like super into it, and he nailed the audition. So that was interesting.
It works better that Alan Richardson is like 6'4".
Yeah,
A big guy instead of 5'7". Tom Cruise playing a guy who in the book is 6'6".
Yeah, they kind of poked fun about Tom Cruise in the interview too.
But anyways, that's all my news and reviews. So
TV time.
TV. The Grand Tour. New special. New-ish.
It's not that new.
I just got around to watching it.
Like even I watched it.
I know. Was it?
I was like, wait,
Carnage à Trois, or Trois, however it's said in French.
This is the special where Tom watches whatever he wants and he's going to talk about it.
Yes. So obviously, made in the COVID umbrella, the boys, Jeremy, James, and Richard, go off to France to just dick around with cars and make fun of the French, which is always
Mitch
funny.
Actually reviewed this. Didn't you review this?
No, I think you did the other one.
I don't know.
The Lochdown special.
All right, go ahead.
We didn't do this one. So this is obviously about them going to France, picking on the French cars, which I didn't realize how stupid a lot of that crap was. Where, like, you're driving a car, your little turn, signal indicator, it's that little thing on the left.
Mm-hmm.
You flick it down to go left, up to go right. Normal.
Mm-hmm.
The French, no. We will have buttons. No. Nowhere near the wheel. You will take your hand off the wheel. You will press the button, and then you will change direction. And when you turn, it pops back. It's like, all right, you changed direction. We're done. No. You press the button again.
Does the horn go? Pom, 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 pom,
And
pom,
it goes, your police siren sounds like a gay orgy. That's all it sounds like. But I will give them a lot of credit because they keep doing stuff.
They're old.
They are old, and you can see they're old. But I mean, it's like they're getting, like, Richard looks old now, and he was like the one who just was denying the fact he was getting older for years. For like 20 years, he looked like he was 35. Now he looks like he's 45. It's catching up to him.
He's 65, actually. I don't know how old he is.
I don't know, but I will give them credit for they keep doing what they want.
I'm having fun doing
Because they keep having fun doing it. Even
And they're
with
entertaining.
COVID. They are the most entertaining group of dull people I've ever seen in my life. It doesn't matter what they do. It's funny.
Yeah.
Whatever they say, they get away with literally almost everything. And even if, like, Jeremy causes some, like, great controversy, he just goes, I'm Jeremy Clarkson. I'm the greatest television presenter in the world. And everybody just goes, here's more money. Make a new show. And he's like, I will. My farm. And there it is.
Yeah.
And he's done. And then he punches Piers Morgan in the face on a plane.
Which happened.
Which actually happened. That's a factual event. On the last flight of the Concorde, he decked him in the face. Which is awesome. But I will always give him credit for doing stuff. Plus, the quality of stuff that they actually do.
Like the cinematography.
Exactly. The cinematography for a car show that looks like it's something that, like, like one of those, like, really in-depth, high-definition, like, nature documentary specials should have. They have it for a car show. I can see individual molecules of paint on some stupid French car, and they're just having fun making a car show. And, like, I watched some nature documentary, and I'm like, is that an animal? I can't. What?
So I saw the part where they trebucheted car. That was kind of funny.
That is funny. They've always done stuff like that, catapulting vehicles, dropping vehicles from planes or helicopters, or dropping pianos onto said things, or just blowing them up entirely with one of them in it.
And every car they drive, they say, this is the best car ever made.
Yeah. Just about.
Well, not in this one.
No.
They're just driving. It's just like, this car sucks. It's like, yeah, this car's terrible.
So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't give a crap about cars, but they're funny to watch clown around. You can tell they're having fun doing it.
If you don't like cars, they don't always do exclusively cars. Like they did the Vietnam one, or the second time when they had the boats.
Yeah.
And that was funny because I think Jeremy, like, sunk James Mays.
For just about.
Or, like, he would go flying by and rev. It's like the wake coming off the back would just splash the crap out of him. He's just driving away giggling. Like,
between him and Richard had a speedboat. They just go on both sides of him. And what's his name?
James.
James had, like, the little bitty, like wooden dinghy looking thing. It would just rock back and forth.
And he's just cursing him out like wine bottles are, like, flying out of the cabin at him. And he's like, you bastard. But, Richard has his other shows, which aren't that good. Jeremy has Clarkson's Farm, which apparently is, like, a cultural phenomena happening in England. Like, other people, like the BBC is trying to copy his show.
Really?
And he's like, you can. It's not going to be good because it's not me. Yeah. He has, like, a restaurant now on there, like a bar. Like, a whole line of merchandise just came out with it. They're doing a second season, which is kind of going into news. James has his cooking show and like the Food Tribe thing, where he just makes stuff and eats it and yells at the camera. Cheese. Which is also hilarious.
Yeah.
But they're the most entertaining people in the world.
Yeah, they're funny. They have a lot of fun doing what they're doing. So, can't deny that.
Like us, we are the top gear of podcasts.
That's right.
Because they don't have one yet.
Yep.
And when they do, they will obviously take that spot. But for the interim, we're number one.
Yeah, pay us money and we'll do stupid stuff like they do.
If you give us a lot of money. Yeah.
There you go. There's something.
Dreams.
If you give us money, we'll do a car show.
Yeah.
On to my news.
All right.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
New live-action TV series has landed at Disney+.
Is it going to star Jack Black?
I don't know. I hope
They
not.
said it's going to be like a continuation of the...
The old school ones?
Yeah.
So it's like an anthology kind of stuff?
Yeah.
The old ones used to be good, but... So they're going to be working with Disney. Disney's already given the show a 10-episode order.
I imagine it'll be pretty good. I mean, it might be real childish, but I mean that's what it's for. So
Yeah.
I mean, it was for kids' books. Some of them, like some of the old TV ones, though, some of those were a little like skirting the line of like,
they were creepy.
Some horror, like the werewolf one in the swamp.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
That one and the one where like the camp, and then at the end you find out they're aliens looking at the Earth, but that big like bear looking thing that would come through the summer camp thing.
And then the one with the mask, like you couldn't take off.
Yeah,
that thing was horrifying to look at.
Stuck to their face.
I couldn't watch them.
Like the mask was sweating because you're just like, ugh.
I saw that one episode of that and Are You Afraid of the Dark, and I was done.
Slappy the dummy.
Slappy the dummy.
Creepy.
I remember like the first one was like the scariest one. The other ones were kind of like, but like the first one you could never find it. Like nobody, like it was never at the library, never at the Blockbuster, never anywhere. It's just like randomly somebody would have it in your neighborhood. It's like the first Goosebumps one.
Keep going. All right. I'm good.
Okay. I mean, it's nice to see Goosebumps is still hanging in there, and hopefully, to a newer generation of an audience.
That dude's making money. Whoever that author is.
R.L. Stein.
Yep. So, all right. Well, video games. So
you played them.
I did. I played a game called Outer Wilds, and
you did.
I did.
Lies, deceit.
This game was made in 2019 for Xbox and other platforms, but that's when it came out, and then it came out on Game Pass recently. It's made by Annapurna, which is a indie film company, and they started this indie Annapurna Entertainment or whatever. I can't remember the name of the Interactive. That's what it is. And they're kind of trying to break into the indie game, and this is a solid game for them to break into. It's what you would expect. This game, it's contagious.
It's going around the table.
Yeah.
Mitch, you're up next.
It's a very like novel concept, and it's not over the top done, but it's still fun and entertaining. So the gist is you're an alien that wakes up on this planet, and you kind of go through this little tutorial before you get launch codes to go into a spaceship and go into outer space to do exploration and understand what's going on. Inevitably, you die. All right, the world exists in a 22-minute loop. And eventually the sun that all these planets orbit around goes supernova and blows up, and there's no escaping it. But then you wake back up where you started off, but you know the launch code, so you can go straight back into the spaceship and go back out. And you start exploring all these really weird, intricate planets. And there's archaeology factor. Like you have this ancient alien translator device, and you find their little scribes on the wall. And you start reading about what they were doing and what they were trying to figure out and what's going on to see if you can find a way to prevent the sun from going supernova. So that knowledge you carry over with every death is what continues on. So dying isn't really that big of a deal. It's just like, I got to go all the way back to that planet again. And the little puzzles and stuff that, if you get interrupted halfway through, you got to start all over again. But it's a pretty game. The music's really good. It's like one of those feel-good games where you're just like, yeah, I'm enjoying this.
I'm playing a game and I'm happy.
Yeah, and it did really well. Most people gave it somewhere between an 8 and a 9. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I think it's really well.
That's pretty high praise.
Yeah, for just this unheard of gem, just stumbling upon it. I enjoy it. It's not glitchy. It's the way the gravity works in the solar system. It's really hard to navigate your little spaceship going from one planet to another planet. especially if you're close to the sun, because the sun just like pulls you in, and but then landing on a planet, and you could either like walk to your destination or try and get your spaceship and land closer to the destination, but then there's consequences for stuff like that. You have to worry about health, oxygen, fuel, all sorts of things. So I enjoyed it vehemently. I would recommend it if you're into like those single player discovery games, and it's got a novel concept, and this whole Groundhog's Day appeal is pretty fun too.
Just heat of the moment play every time you wake up.
No.
Then I'm not playing it.
No, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's on Game Pass, and it's been out for a while, and it did well enough that they put a DLC out. I don't know if that's on Game Pass or not, but I haven't beaten it yet. It's really involved. You got to do a lot of research about what's going on in different planets, and every planet will have some discussion about something that happens on another planet. So you have to remember that, and then use that information they give you when you travel to another planet and try and solve their issues and stuff like that. So,
okay,
yep, I enjoy it thoroughly. Well, there you go. Let's talk about my news. So, Respawn Entertainment. Have you guys ever heard of that company?
No.
Sounds familiar.
They've done stuff, but mainly they're doing some Star Wars games coming out. 3 new Star Wars games.
Ooh.
They did the first Jedi Fallen Order. They're going to do the second one. That one's been confirmed. I think we talked about that in the past.
Yeah.
They're doing a shooter Star Wars game. So
like 1313?
Nobody knows. But, some people are speculating it's going to be more along the lines of Battlefront. But if so, it'll probably be good. And then they're going to do another one where it's a role-playing game. Some people from the crew that they've got for this game that they're working on, some of the crew were from XCOM, that Alien game. I don't know. It's a turn-based strategy game. But other people think that it's not going to be turn-based. It's going to be more of a role-playing game involved, more like Knights of the Old Republic. So, I don't know if
finally be.
Yeah.
Knights of the Old Republic 3.
Well, we'll see. I don't know if you guys have. I mean, because Obsidian owns that one. But anyways, I don't know if you guys have, or actually BioWare owns the IP to Knights of the Republic. But Mandalorian had actually some cameos to Jedi Fallen Order. Some droids that were specific to that game crossed over into the Boba Fett show. It's basically the Mandalorian, but
the Mandalorian spinoff.
Yeah, they had some throws into that. So people are thinking that Disney is considering some of these games canon, and the Jedi Fallen Order, I guess, takes a lot of its information from some of the. They're not called canon books. They're called like legends or something like that. That Disney said no longer.
That was like all the original Star Wars stuff before Disney bought it and went, no, we're ruining everything.
Well, some people are backtracking now, like Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are saying some of these things they've pushed Disney into agreeing that they can be part of the story. And so if that's the case, then maybe future things that people who like the lore of certain Star Wars back in the past could be introduced, on the big screen one day. We'll see. But I think that's interesting. Star Wars has crapped the bed in movies, but they're doing pretty good on TV shows. Let's see if they can do good in video games. We'll see what happens.
Well, since you're talking about that, I also saw one that they're doing trying to do an open world game that's made by some of the people that worked on The Last of Us as well.
For Star Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I mean, that's all the description they had for it, but it was in an article that I read some of that stuff too.
This one has Jedi Fallen Order crew put together. It also has XCOM, mostly known as crew, and then it has Medal of Honor for the shooter game. So
Medal of Honor coming back to the
to the surface. Their crew is, at least, and I guess that's who they hired to do the Star Wars shooter game. Okay. So if you like those games, I guess that's the kind of feel you can look for.
They've done crap since Warfighter 2.
That
was like 10 years ago.
So there you go. News and reviews done. All right, you boys ready?
Trivia!
For trivia. We are doing
notes ready.
We are doing The Expanse Season 1, one of my favorite stories ever, and the TV show is pretty good.
Season 1.
I'll be honest, I watched it, but I didn't quite understand it.
Yeah. You gotta. This one, the books are easier to understand. I would recommend the books. I need that pen and paper over there. And, but once you read the books, the TV show, is much more enjoyable.
Yeah, piece of paper.
But by the time you finish season 6 of the show, I think you'll kind of get the gist of
This already
what's
has Mitch and Tom. Just make a new line.
going on. I will. All right, let's start with the first question.
Hold on.
Stop cheating. Stop.
I was just looking over my notes one more time so I remember things.
Words, things, stuff, places.
What is the name of the ship Holden and crew acquired?
Riaconte? Or Ricon? I can't pronounce it.
It is not the Rocinante. What is it called when they first acquire it? Going once.
I don't know.
Going twice.
I don't know.
They rename it to the Rocinante from a ship called the Tachi. Okay.
Okay.
The Martian.
We're off to a thunderous start, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
don't remember.
What corporation does Detective Miller work for?
It's like Star Helix.
You got it, Tom.
Yes.
That's
All
the
right.
one I'm going to get right today.
What is the MCR-N ship?
Doninger.
You got it, Mitch.
Damn it. That's the only other one I knew.
What survivor of the Canterbury died on a Doninger?
Yours is just louder.
Go ahead.
Is it Alex?
No.
I know who it is, but I just don't remember his name.
I know. Can I describe the guy? I don't know his name. Oh, okay.
Gotta have a name.
I don't remember his name. It's this stupid doctor guy.
Yep.
Yep.
He was like their medic.
Yeah, he gets his head blown off.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just don't remember what his name was.
Going once.
Jeff.
Ben.
No.
Okay, I don't know.
Kenobi.
Shed.
Shed.
his
That's
name.
right.
Shed
That's
Garvey.
right. I wrote it down, but I didn't.
Shed Garvey. All right. What was James Holden's position on the Canterbury? Mitch.
Captain.
No.
Well,
Second in command.
Okay. Otherwise known as
Was he chief executive officer?
executive officer. Yes.
Okay.
So. All right.
Oh, he was going up for captain, right? Wasn't that the thing that they were trying to promote him?
Being
Kind of.
groomed for
Yeah.
captaincy.
I mean, obviously that plot line gets derailed. All right. Which two Rocinante crew members are from Earth? Mitch,
Amos and Holden.
you got it.
I knew Holden was one. I remember the other guy.
What resource did the Canterbury haul? Tom,
Ice?
you got it, Tom.
Yeah.
I'm not talking diamonds.
What syndrome does Miller develop for Julie Mao as he searches for her?
Syndrome.
Mm-hmm. He has a psychological effect for her.
Obsessive compulsive.
No, it's got a name.
I don't know.
It's called Laura syndrome. It's where a homicide detective falls in love with the victim that he's looking for. All right. What does OPA stand for? Mitch.
The operative.
No.
Orbital.
No.
Obscure.
Mm-mm.
Obelisk.
No.
Outer Providence Alliance.
Close.
Mm.
Very close, Mitch.
Outer Protective Alliance.
No, close.
Can look at my notes. I wrote it down.
Outer Peoples Alliance.
Going once.
I know.
Twice.
Outer Poops a lot.
Outer planets.
Planets.
All right. When trapped in a Doninger, venting oxygen from their cell, Alex suggests to Amos that he becomes sedated. Why?
Because he can't carry him, but Amos can carry.
That's what they end up doing. But why does Alex suggest first that Amos becomes sedated?
Oh, wow, Alex. Because he can fly the ship if they were able to get out. If they
No.
found an escape. Oh.
I don't know.
Going once,
I might have fallen asleep during that part.
twice. All right, because Amos is from Earth and he breathes more oxygen being Earthborn. So-
Science.
There you go. What technology did the ships have that destroyed the Canterbury and the Doninger? Tom.
Stealth.
You got it, Tom. 4-2 right now.
Destroy 'em.
Tom's lead.
The rail guns destroyed them.
Well, whatever.
Nukes.
They snuck 'em.
Torpedoes.
Who is the Undersecretary General of the United Nations?
Is it the woman?
She is a woman, yes.
I don't remember her name.
I don't know her name.
Go once, twice. Ava Sarala is her name. So she's kind of an important character. All right. How does Avasarala interrogate a belter?
She hangs him on the wall, like just rests him on the wall.
Why does that do that? Why does that hurt him?
Because he's not used to that gravity.
Yes.
Damn it! I was hoping you weren't gonna get that. I'm like, it's gravity torture. They put him on the hood.
All right. What was the name of Julie Mao's racing pinnace?
Racing what?
Pinnace. It's a ship.
Okay.
Is it Harbinger?
No.
Racing ship?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Does it start with an H?
No.
I don't know.
It's the Razorback.
Razorback. That's right.
Arkansas. Damn it, Pirate Kansas.
What did Julie Mao do to rebel against her father?
Join the OPA.
Yes. Good job, Mitch. Tied up. All right. Who sent Julie to the Scopuli?
Anderson from the OPA.
Wrong.
Oh. Oops,
He works with Anderson Dawes.
I don't know.
I think I know the guy, but I don't know his name. But it's the one she kind of like, quote unquote, fell in love with.
No.
It's not the guy with the long hair on Tinder? Space Tinder?
Space Tinder. No. No? Going once?
It wasn't Busy Badico.
Nope.
Okay.
It was Fred Johnson.
Fred Johnson.
That's just a
Oh,
normal
yeah,
man.
that's right.
All right. Why was Julie spared when the Anubis boarded and killed the crew of the Scopuli?
Because they knew she was a rich girl.
Yes.
And she could be used for...
Her father was Jules Pierre Mao. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you, Mitch.
From Ransom?
Yeah, they knew they could ransom her.
I don't know if it was about ransom. It was more like they didn't want to piss him off.
Oh.
Fred Johnson is known as what? What is his title, his slogan? He's got a legendarium title known as... Going once. Going twice. All right. He's known as the Butcher of Anderson Station.
Okay.
Oh.
I do remember that.
All right. Where is Holden from on Earth?
Montana.
Good job, Mitch. You're winning 6-4 now. What does Miller take from Julie's apartment on Eros?
It's like a little memory chip out of the little hamster wheel thing.
No. Something more personal to her.
It's like a necklace or
Yes,
something.
Tom, you got it. Still Mitch 6-5. What is the purpose of the ship, the Nauvoo?
I don't remember that ship.
You will when I explain it to you.
To explore space in the far reach.
It is it's to settle somewhere, but what?
Colonization?
Why? What's the intent of the colonization?
Resources?
No.
Militaristic?
No. Going once, going twice.
Bioweapon
No.
discovery.
It was a Mormon interstellar vessel.
No.
Remember that? Where Miller's in the church with that Mormon guy and they look at the giant ship.
I didn't think about that.
Mormons in space.
All right. What was Julie's fake docking name for Eros?
Was it Lionel Polanski?
You got it, Mitch. That was a good one.
That's a guess.
I wrote that one down. I was like, that's going to be a question he would ask.
Who sent the Black Ops gang to kill Holden and crew?
Eros or Eros?
That's the planet that they're on.
I thought that was like their name.
Well, that's the station they're on.
Naomi?
Okay.
No, Naomi's part of the crew.
I don't know. I'm just naming things. I don't know.
I mean, I know who they are. I just can't remember the name of their organization.
This is when they're getting a shootout
Yeah.
in that hotel, and then Miller shows up last second to save him. It's the first time Miller hangs out with him.
Yeah, it's the same group that like blows up or that tries to kill everybody at the end.
It is President Ehrenreich from the UN. He's trying to kill off Holden and crew. All right. The gunk that kills Julie is known as what?
The proto-molecule.
You got it, Mitch.
Or the Phoebe bug.
Show off.
Why are Holden and Miller dying on Eros?
They got exposed to extreme radiation.
You got it. You're kicking Tom's butt now.
I like being able to kind of research stuff.
Why is radiation being pumped into Eros?
To kill off all the people, and then that way the bioweapon can feed in its experiment.
Yes, it's the direct answer is it mesitizes the protomolecule faster, but yes.
But it allows them to experiment with it.
Mm-hmm. All right, who
Do
actually...
I get a point for that? Or
Yes, you do, Mitch.
Okay. I was like, I mean, if I don't, it's fine. I just want
I
to
figured Tom gave up now.
You gonna write it down?
All right, who owns the stealth ships?
The Germans.
technically the mark. Oh,
Nope.
they weren't developed. They were developed.
They were
but
privately owned.
Okay.
Who developed? Who owns them?
Don't remember.
I can't remember.
Jules Pierre Mao.
Oh.
It's a big to-do at the end of the season. How does Naomi know how to escape Eros?
She's been there before.
There's a reason she knows how to do a certain special thing to escape Eros.
Isn't that she has like all those degrees and like...
No, it's nothing.
Oh, because she knows that the OPA used to write the little
Yes.
track things in the tunnels that you could like uncover.
Yes, which tells you that.
The way to get to the closest way to get to
Right,
the docks.
and that she was once OPA.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Even though everyone assumed she was to begin with, anyway.
Right, and she had to like go through a whole thing to say that she wasn't. All right. What does Amos call Naomi? What's his nickname for her?
I don't remember.
Amos usually comes up with a nickname for everybody, and his for Naomi is
Captain.
no. She's more or less the XO of the Rocinante.
I don't remember.
Boss.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he says that a lot. I didn't know if it was just like him being sarcastic or if that was a nickname. Okay.
All right, last question. How many people were presumed dead from the protomolecule on Eros?
2 billion.
No.
Arrows.
Mm-hmm. Where the protomolecule was unleashed.
Like 1,000?
Nope. One more guess apiece. It's a numbers game. Somebody can get close.
10,000.
More.
1 million?
No. Lower.
55,000.
Higher.
100,000.
You got it, Mitch. 100,000. All right. Bonus points question. This is if you can give me. I'll just go ahead and say it. If you can just get one example, you can get double or nothing, triple or nothing, for Tom's sake. Because Mitch is beating him 12-5. Can you tell me any word in Belter?
No.
What is Belter?
I know it's like Swahili or something like that.
More Creole.
Creole, yeah.
Booblar.
No,
Mingwe.
I don't think that's a word.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of what they said when he was talking to the prostitute girl.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, where that's the thing where he does the hand signal stuff.
Yeah.
I can't remember that.
They actually have their own language, and it's written out too. So it's an amalgamation of like Creole, English, and I think French. So
Did you say like Almway or something?
No. They're they say like boss mang is like a way of saying like you're the boss and stuff
Boss
like
man.
that. Yeah. So I don't know. Don't worry about it. That's all right. Mitch won. So
Yep. He did.
Yay!
maybe Tom should actually watch the show next time because
That'd be your punishment. Watch it. I watched it. I fell asleep at certain points, but
because season 2 is going to be my next batch of trivia when I ever come back around.
Well, Tom, I have a punishment just for you. Let's see. Let me scroll down to it and find it here. Oh, I saved it. Let's see.
He's safe. He's got his like files of punishment.
It's been now these are just pictures, but I took a picture of it because I found it on the internet.
Who's doing trivia next?
I am.
yeah, it's Mitch's turn.
You were going to watch the cartoon Beverly Hills Teens.
Ew.
I don't have a video of it, but
That kid looks like a nerd.
it says in reaction to the action-focused shows of the 80s, Beverly Hills Teens was created because obviously being a spoiled brat is better than being a violent child.
What?
When questioned about this, Access Syndicate, the company behind the show, defended it by saying at least the characters would have well-formed personalities.
Okay.
Beverly Hills Teens, the cartoon. All right.
It sounds like it's perfect for you, Tom.
And in honor of the Batman coming out in theaters next, I guess, episode of trivia, it'll be the story. There's 3 or 4 Batman stories that influenced like heavily from the movie by the producer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have those for you to read.
Trivia.
And trivia from.
Okay, so Batman trivia for next go around.
Yeah. The Batman trivia.
Well, we suffered through. Tom got shellacked. So
I at least got 5.
you did. I could tell you paid attention at a certain point.
I got more than I thought I would.
Yeah, you did good, Mitch. You did good.
I like being able to research and think about stuff instead of just getting surprised.
It's a good story. You know, the first season's kind of a rough watch, but the show gets better as it goes on.
Wasn't the first season on Sci-Fi?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Amazon buys it out eventually, and the books are way better. The books
Yeah.
are amazing. So I highly recommend them. All right. Well, that's it for this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy the Thursday little blip that we do there, and then we'll come back on next week. So this is goodbye from me, Hayden.
Bye for Mitch.
And
Goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom. Goodbye.